In my hand, I'm holding a pair of Drywall Stilts. Well, at least half of one. In today's video, some of you have requested this, so I'm going to show you how I wear Drywall Stilts and what they're about. You can watch me walk on them, laugh at me, whatever. Maybe you want to walk on them too, and we're going to show you that right after this. Hey, welcome back to my channel here at thatkiltedguy.com, and be sure and check out our website for all of our good bonus information, t-shirt store, tool store, and so much more. And if you don't mind, if you like our videos, subscribe, click that little bell icon, and you'll get notified each time we put out a new informative video like this one. This one's kind of a fun video. Some of you have requested seeing how I walk on stilts. And so here we have a standard pair of stilts, or often called drywall stilts because drywallers wear them. But let me start off by telling you that these are modified. I don't suggest you do this, except one thing, and they're more unsafe the way I've modified them, but I'm all about speed. I've walked on them since the first time I walked on them, I was 8 years old. My dad did this and he took me to a job site. And I was so short I couldn't reach the screws that were about 6 feet off the ground. So I've grown a few inches since then. I'm 6'2" now. But I still need stilts. This is an 8-foot ceiling I'm going to be coating. And so when you need them, they're very handy. But my point about safety is I've walked on these most of my life, quite a bit, probably thousands of times. And I'm pretty good at it, but I still get hurt on them once in a while because they can be dangerous. So be very aware if you decide to buy some of these and or use them. I have links in my online store at thatkiltedguy.com where you can pick these up. Just know some safety precautions. Number one, what I did is I took a pair of slip-on shoes and bolted them on here. That way I can get in and out of them very quickly, as you'll see. But that does make it more dangerous because now I don't have these straps holding me in on two sides. And if I trip, I can step out of these, which I have done one time. But I'm very aware of that, so I try really hard not to. I've also modified mine with this extra strap. And this is one I bought off Amazon. I'll see if I can't put a link in my store too. And this one is a safety thing, but it's also very much more comfortable. Normally there's a strap that just goes around here with a buckle, kind of like these. This one wraps around and velcros to your leg. It's padded. It's the bomb. Way more comfortable, holds you better. I would definitely do this modification. The green on here, I've replaced my leg strap padding because I've wore it out. I made my own out of some foam padding I had and just glued it on, so normally they're black. That's the only modifications I've made. So the danger in these comes from tripping. It's really hard to describe until you've worn them, but if you trip over something with your toe on these, well, it's so different than tripping when you're walking without stilts. You have no feel for it. When you try and catch yourself, it just throws you all out of whack. And I've done this. I've tripped hundreds of times and I've fallen probably a dozen. And the bad thing is when you fall, I used to play stuntman as a kid and fall off haystacks and down hills, and I rodeoed and I know how to fall. I skateboarded for a while. Falling on a pair of stilts, there is no graceful way to fall. It just really isn't. Because what happens is you catch right here, you trip, and you try and catch yourself with your foot. It just makes you go down like this and you end up landing right on your knee almost every time, and it hurts. So I have come really close to breaking my leg before and that, and it's usually a tripping hazard. Drop cloths will get you, extension cords. So keep your work area clear if you're going to walk on stilts. You can also slip fairly easy, even though they have a grippy bottom. There's little knobbies on here. If you're doing drywall, you drip mud, you step in it, it's slick. It's like stepping on ice. You can do the splits and go down that way. So be very aware of the dangers. But if you're safe, they're a great time saver because now you can reach the ceiling without stretching or moving a ladder constantly, and they're adjustable. You see this little screw here, there's one on each side. You take these out, that leg will slide down, and it will go about this much taller, so you can adjust your height. I keep them on the shortest setting because I can actually stand flat-footed and touch the ceiling right now with my fingertips. So I just need this to put me closer so I don't have to stretch so much. Now let's get on to how do I put these on and walk on them. So I like to say so a lot. I'm not even an alterationist. Just kidding. Hi honey, my wife does alterations. She's gonna be putting out a YouTube channel soon too on alterations. So with the speed, the way it's speedy for me is all I have to do is step into them, wrap this around, the Velcro's done, step into this side, wrap it around, and I'm ready to go. Now, it's hard to stay in frame here, so the secret is if you're putting these on, first you put your feet in, strap your feet down, then you put your leg in here so that this, if you bend your leg right, this will stay tight to your leg while you put the strap around and tighten it up. And then I'll show you how to get back down off of them too. Okay, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how it looks walking on and how it's actually fairly easy to walk on these. You could even dance on them if you wanted to. So yeah, if you want to dance at the party, you can move around pretty good. I mean, I've even climbed stairs on them. Don't really recommend it. It's a little spooky because there's too many tripping hazards. But they're actually, once you're all strapped in here, it's a lot like walking. It's really not that hard. And there's springs on these. The feet actually bend. And so they're not that bad. You're gonna walk on them a lot. They lock your feet into place. Your feet can't move and bend. It starts hurting after a while. But really it's not that bad. So next I'm gonna show you how to get down off of them. Okay, to get down off the stilts, I know you can't see all the way to the floor, but it's really hard to back up this far in here. So all I do is undo the top strap, keep that pressure like that. You gotta keep your leg, your foot pulling that over to your leg. And then you would reach down and undo your bottom straps for you guys that wear the straps. And then you just grab this and step out of them. So for me, it's that quick right there. So I hope that entertained you. What do you guys think? You think you would walk on stilts? If you ever wanted to? Or who of you out there does? If you do, tell me your stories. How many times have you guys fallen? Do you think they're safe? Where do you walk that's crazy? I've seen guys walk out on planks over an elevator shaft. Two 2x12s walking on stilts. Not me, buddy. I'm gonna play a little bit safer. Anyway, thanks a lot for stopping by and checking out my little video here. Look at these links that are gonna pop up on the screen. There's some more videos, free guide, things like that, our subscribe button. And until the next video, I'll catch you guys then. Take care.